After spending 7 consecutive days honing on what is the most recent addition to the Honor of the Wild, today I'ma show you my best kills of the last 7 days honing on Tornachin. Now guys, I just wanted to start off by saying that we are super close from hitting 29,000 subscribers, which is a really big goal for the channel, so it would really help me out if you could like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Now let me know in the comments, have you gotten any trophies on the new Scotland Reserve, and if that is the case, which one is your favorite? I would love to know. Level 5 Badger, damn! Level 5 European Badger, look guys, they are fearing. 15 to 17 estimate. I know these guys troll quite frequently, but let's hope it's gonna make it. It would be our second time on Badger, it is our second level 5 Badger actually, and our first level 5 after the early access. That's cool. The wind is terrible though, so it's gonna be hard to approach it, but I don't wanna drop it from here to be honest, you know, it'll be a very simple shot. I would prefer to do something more special, but it's gonna be hard with the wind being this bad. So yeah, I guess we're gonna go for a shot right here. Let's 0 for 150, he's at 10 if. Look at the animations. He's just chilling right there, I honestly feel bad. He has a whole family, look at how fat they are. That one is a lair though. Yeah, we better shoot this guy here because he's at 10 if. Let's see. Let me just breathe. It's a small target. And we actually need to hit a barrel. He's alert, okay. Did we botch it? Oh my god, no, we botched it! We need to hit it again. We need to hit it again before he escapes. Oof. I don't think it was a barrel. We hit it the second time incredibly, but I don't think it was a barrel. I don't know how we watched the first shot to be honest, I guess we hit it too far back. And honestly that was probably the worst botch I've ever had because he was on a perfect position. He was completely broadside on a feed zone, doing nothing, and we ended up botching the shot. I can't believe it. Yep, that was a non-barrel hit, we ended up hitting it probably on the intestines. And the second shot unfortunately wasn't a barrel neither. So yeah, very unfortunate. This is a max estimate pheasant. Alright, we're also gonna chase it. And here we have this Badger, which unfortunately is not gonna be diamond, regardless of what it scores. Hopefully it is a troll. Let's see. It is a 16.03, he made it, he barely made it. Damn. Would have been our second diamond Badger, guys. We botched it. Look at the shot, that was terrible. Way too far back. So yeah, we better forget about this like very soon because there's nothing to remember about this encounter. Just lame. Now I'ma try to find the face and I don't expect it to be big, but it is a max estimate, has a chance to be level 3. Warning call. Okay, I assume that is the same flock. We'll go up there. I have barely hunted pheasants on this reserve, but they seem to be pretty common on the south. And yes, you can see the max estimate track is here, so that was actually a same flock. Should be able to spot it here. Let's see. I'm not seeing any. They are here, okay. That should be a max estimate. Level 3! What? Level 3! Damn! We need to shoot it. We hit him. Perfect. We hit him once, and that should be enough to drop it. But guys, I can't believe it. We found the track right before harvesting the Badger we ended up botching. And there we have our redemption, a level 3 pheasant which is about to die, look. It's just unbelievable guys, we could have had back-to-back diamonds right here, if we just didn't botch that Badger. But I won't complain, a level 3 pheasant, honestly, I would prefer a level 3 pheasant over a Badger. They are just more rare in my opinion. So yeah, let's see a score guys. Fingers crossed. It is a 20.62, he made it. Perfect. Could have been our second diamond in a row after that Badger, but also could have been just a level 2, and I'm just super happy it was a level 3. It's just insane. And the molting plumage, honestly the molting plumage is my favorite variation for these common pheasants. Looks great, looks almost rare. Oh, there is a max estimate. Nice. She has a feed zone right here apparently. Let's see. From 6 to 10, and at the moment it is 11:12, so the feed time is over. This is a max estimate woodcock, which will hopefully be a level 3. We've only gotten one level 3 woodcock so far, which was, I believe, our first diamond on this reserve, so I think it's time for the second. I see a pheasant, and as you can see, she's heading directly towards the forest. We'll chase her. Hold up. Ooh, she's right here. Is that the same? Or is that a different woodcock? I'm not gonna spot her. That was a different woodcock, also a female. Well, maybe it was also big. Let me check the track just quickly. Not max estimate. So let's see the score. It is a 33.64. Not the one we're chasing, but as you could see, the track is over there. And I wanna think we're not too far. We'll see. Oh, there he is. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna spot her, guys. And she's finally down. She's finally down, guys. It took us long enough, probably like 30 minutes chasing it. But here it is, and this time it is clearly a max estimate. Look. Max estimate, look at the trail. Look at this mess of a trail. We basically ended up killing her very close to the spot where I initially found the track. So let's see a score. We never spotted it. And maybe level 3. May surprise us. It is a 40.25, level 2, okay. 40.25 score, the diamond score is 41.03, so not too far from the diamond score. Everything above 4 is massive, but sadly it wasn't big enough. So let's continue. Ooh! Level 5! That is a level 5 pine marten! Guys, our luck with the pine martens recently has been insane. This one has a top estimate of 218, which is far from being promising, but our last diamond had an estimate that was even lower. Yeah, I believe our last level 5 went up to 212 and it still ended up making it, so I definitely hope this one will also make it. We'll see. We are super close. He's flying. You know, here in Scotland, the pine martens are only present around the central section of the reserve, all this area, so if you wanna find them, I would definitely recommend you focusing, especially on these two regions, right here and right here, which in my experience have the highest concentration of this species. They are super good. Look, there he is. He's trying to escape, but he has nowhere to go. This area is just so open. I'ma try to get him with the shotgun though. We are probably like 50 meters out. There is a fox, level 6. Where's the marten? It is probably heading the same way as that fox. No, it is actually down there, look. Level 5, 80 meters out. We could try to hit him using the shotgun from here. And if we miss, I'm simply gonna drop him using the 22 Byron. Let's see. Just aim a bit higher. And we hit him. Yeah, we did hit him. And that should be enough to take him down. He's going down, as you can see. Nice. Yeah, the thing with these pine martens is that they are super weak. So a single pellet with a shotgun is enough to kill him. So is it gonna make it? From what I've seen so far, the pine martens tend to troll quite frequently, so there's a decent chance he'll troll, considering the estimate wasn't promising, but as I said, my last diamond pine marten had an even smaller estimate and it ended up making diamond. So let's cross our fingers and let's hope he makes it. 208.63, he made it. Nice. He made it, a brown fur type diamond pine marten. Beautiful. We actually hit it twice, look. Yeah, on both the first shot and the second shot. I honestly prefer how these guys look over the minks, for example. It's just the yellow patch on the chest that makes them look very unique. Ooh, max estimate right here. Max estimate woodcock, another max estimate. How many max estimate woodcocks have we seen so far? Probably like 10 easily. 10 max estimate woodcocks and only one level 3 so far. I think it is time for another level 3. Is that her? That is a warning call from a female, so that may be her. That was quick. We are currently on this part of the map, my favorite part of the map to find woodcocks. It is just amazing, so many max estimates around this area. So we'll see how big this one is. Maybe massive. I don't even know why we're being so cautious, to be honest, because she's just gonna hunker down on one of those bushes over there. So we can just run directly towards her. She's still making warning calls. Not a good sign, because I don't think a level 3 would be so vocal. Maybe though. You never know. We just gotta pay attention to all these shrubs and try to see if she's hiding somewhere. Ooh, that's probably her. Should I spot her? Yeah, I think I'll spot her just in case. Oh, level 3, no way! It's a level 3! Damn! It's actually level 3! Why was she making so many calls? 40 to 45 estimate, it's not a guaranteed diamond, but that is a very, very promising estimate. And look at her. She just hunkered down right there. Now she's flying. I'm gonna try to hip shot it. Oh, can we hit her on the air? Well, I'm not gonna risk it anymore. Bro, I can't believe we missed that second shot, but we got her on the third one. If we missed the third one, then we would have been in trouble. But here we have it. Is this gonna be our second diamond woodcock? I would say it's very, very likely. In my opinion, this is the best looking bird model in the game, like hands down. I love the model, I love the plumages, I love their calls, the sounds they make, I love how they fly. They are a very nice species. So now let's claim it and let's see what it scores. It is a 42.16, she made it, nice. Our second diamond woodcock, and I believe it is bigger than the first one. I don't even remember the score of the first one, but I believe it was about the same size, also about 42. So yeah, maybe about the same size, maybe slightly smaller, but the thing is, it is a pretty decent diamond. Very, very happy with this one. Let's continue. Guys, that female looks weird. It looks brown, but it is different. Look. She was a bit closer the first time I saw it, and yeah, to me it looked very, very different. Looks similar to a common, but there's something about it that I think confirms it is some kind of a rare. We'll have to check the track. Where are the tracks? Okay. Let's just verify. Leucistic. Damn. It is a leucistic. A leucistic pine marten. That's crazy. I knew there was something different about it. The difference is not as noticeable as with other rares, but there's clearly a difference. I can't believe it. We're still in the same session where I found the woodcock. We are currently on this area up here, and I found the woodcock down here. So yeah, this is gonna be our second trophy on this same session and our third rare on this reserve. Now the question is she still heading south, or did she decide to come back? Because I'm seeing more tracks over here. Maybe she decided to come back. Are these recent? That is a question. Well, I'm not seeing any more tracks over there, so maybe the correct trail is actually the one that was heading over there. Nice open area just ahead. I would expect to spot her here if she's close. Let's see. That is a level 4, male. Where's the female? These tracks are very recent, which means she's probably also on this field. No signs of it though. I think I saw her. Yeah, she went over that hill apparently. No, that is her. Okay, she's like 150 meters out. We have the 22 Iron. And now she's on the other side of the hill. Damn. I think we're still gonna be able to shoot it though. Once she starts going up. Yep. Okay. Difficult shot. Oof. Nice. I can't believe we hit her, to be honest. That was a difficult shot, but she's down. Our first rare marten. I honestly can't believe we managed to tell the difference. You can see it is different, it is lighter, but it looks pretty much like a common, to be honest. I wanna see a color of the patch on the chest because that is probably the main difference. Does she even have a patch? Maybe not. The thing is, this is a rare, it is different, it is lighter, you know, but it's definitely not the most striking rare. Let's claim it. And here we have it, a leucistic pine marten. This is the main difference right here. Look, nothing on the chest. That is the way to tell. That is the way I was able to tell. Because I knew it was different. I knew there was something very different about it, but I wasn't able to put my finger on exactly what it was. They normally have a yellow patch on the chest, but this one has nothing there. Beautiful rare. Oh, level 3! What? There's a level 3 over there. Look at how far it is! Yeah, I saw it flying at a distance and I decided to spot it because I've been chasing this max estimate right here. As you can see, there's a track. And as you can see, it is very close to a region I mentioned yesterday, which is this area, my favorite region to hunt woodcocks on the entire map. It's just great. There are so many max estimates here, and that is the third level 3 we find on this same area, which is insane. Now the question is it gonna make it? You know, his estimate was 40 to 44, similar estimate to the last one, so there are no reasons to think this one will troll. She probably landed around here. There's a lot of vegetation, so if she actually landed here, it's gonna be hard to see it. There's a pheasant. Hold up, what is that? Ooh, is that her? Maybe. Yep, level 3. Okay, so she's right here. Now we're just gonna drop her. And that's it. Perfect. Super easy shot. And as I said, this may be our second diamond woodcock of the week and our third diamond woodcock ever. Look at the mortal. What is that? That is a face, and I'm also gonna drop it just for fun. Damn. Nice. Let's see the score of this guy. I'm pretty sure this is the same plumage as the last one, which I believe is called brown. So let's see. Is it also a diamond? It is also a diamond, 41.63. And there is a gray. Do we have a diamond gray already? I don't think so. That's cool. Look at the mortal, guys, by far the best looking bird species in the game, in my opinion. You know, now the only thing we're missing of these guys are rares. We haven't gotten a single rare so far, 3 diamonds, but they have melanistics, they have leucistics, and they have albinos. So getting one of those 3 would be amazing. Actually, they also have a 4 rare, which I believe is called the dark brown. So I'm very curious to see how that one looks, because I haven't seen a single picture. Will be fun to try to get one. Oh, that is a piebald, no way. That is a piebald roe deer. A male, look, level 2 max estimate. That is a really big piebald, it is resting right there. And he's attentive. He used to be alert, but luckily now he's attentive. The wind is perfect, which means we're not gonna have any issue to approach him and get some pictures. I really wanna take some nice pictures because I believe there are like 3 different variations for the new piebald roe deers. 2 or 3 different variations, and this one is just so different to how they used to look. Yeah, that is such a cool looking rare. We're gonna start crawling here. How far are we? That is 60 meters out roughly. Okay, so I'm gonna continue moving towards that tree right there, and once we're there, we should be able to get some nice pictures. We'll see. I wish I was carrying the roe deer collar, because I don't think... Yeah, I'm not carrying any collar, unfortunately, which means we'll have to make him go alert, to make him stand up, and then take the pictures. Once we take the pictures, I think I'm gonna use the 243 Ranger, but with iron sights. Hopefully we'll have full cover here. No cover at all, come on, you have to be kidding me. Damn. Well, he's laying down right there and you can clearly see it's a piebald. So let's go for a picture. Not ideal by any means, but it's not too bad. Look, I'm gonna try to make him go alert. Just a couple jumps here. He's alert now. Let's go prone. And let's go for a picture. Okay. Just turn around. Very good. Okay, he's alert. Let's go for it right here, guys. He's attentive. We're gonna 0 for 75. And let's go for the shot. Should be good. Yep, he's going down. Finally a trophy with iron sights. We failed on the last 2 times we tried to get a trophy with iron sights. We ended up spooking the trophy both times. So finally. And this one is nice. A piebald roe deer. As I said, I think there are 2 or 3 different variations, maybe more. And the fact this one is a max estimate makes it even better. Let's claim it. It is a 72.22, pretty decent size. We're gonna tax it. And as you can see, the weight is 30.37 kilos. Not too far from what is considered the diamond weight. Imagine if this guy was a level 3, it would have been amazing. But I won't complain. A goal scoring rare is always nice to see. Let's continue.